Okay guys, so we are back in still a Brainrot. And for this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the brand new secret in the Magma mutation update. But before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe. And let's get right into it. So once again guys, this is going to be a very big yapping video, so be prepared. So I was about to film a different video today, but all of the leaks for this update have officially dropped, and they are pretty freaking cool looking. And I will be showing the full description of this update at the end of the video and telling you guys how to unlock the brand new secret. But if you guys look on screen right now, we can see the Magma mutation of, I guess, basically like 3 different lavacas. I think it is the Lavuquitas Saturnitas. I don't really know how to say it, I'm gonna be honest. But as you guys can see, they have a pretty nice looking design, and this update is obviously going to be the Magma mutation update. It's going to be very interesting to see, actually. But the reason on why this update is going to be so good is because it is now finally a brand new mutation. What this means is that it is not a brand new trait, okay? Yes, a brand new mutation. So I am now fully expecting for the Candy Aurora event to be gone, but I'm really confused on what the bubblegum machine is going to look like, because as you guys may know, it takes 10 candy Brainrots to even turn the bubblegum machine on. So if we're not able to get candy Brainrots from the Candy Aurora event, then how in the frickin' world are we going to be able to fill up the bubblegum machine? I don't really know. But once again, you guys are going to put your trust in the devs, alright? They are very good about, you know, keeping us on our toes and just implementing features into the game that are beautiful. So even though I'm a little bit confused, okay, I'm trusting them with this update. I'm trusting them. But since it is going to be a new mutation, it will probably end up basically taking the place of the Candy Aurora event, and it'll just probably end up being Magma instead. And I'm very curious to see if this is going to be the best mutation or not, because as you guys may know, we have had Blood Rot, and we have also had Candy. I don't think we've had any more. Maybe I'm just forgetting. But yeah, I think mutation-wise, it has only been Blood Rot and been Candy, so this is going to be our 3rd mutation that has ever been added to the game. And as of right now, I do think that there are going to be 2 secrets in this update, and I'm going to be showing you guys another secret on screen right now. As you guys can see, it is the bubblegum guy who is on a bike. Now, I did show this guy in the last video. However, he is very clean looking, very nice looking. Bro definitely has some aura to him. I cannot lie here. But again, this was a GIF on Discord in the Discord server, so I don't know if that's going to be the final model for it, obviously, but it's not a bad looking secret unit. We did kind of already go over it, so I'm gonna kind of, you know, go past that pretty fast. I did talk about the Las Vaquitas a little bit last video. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. I'm probably not. Nobody get mad at me, okay? But I do remember talking about these leaks in the last video, and I kind of just touched up on them just a little bit. I just showed like something from a TikTok video of what the actual Brainrot looks like, but as you guys saw earlier, I showed the Magma mutation version of this secret. So I'm assuming that the models are going to look something similar to that. We already know that still a Brainrot has really nice looking models. Like if we come right over here, the gold versions of all of these things look very nice, and just all the versions in general have like you know, little dots on them that make them look pixely, and it just stands out. It stands out very nicely, actually. But the main point here is that this secret is probably going to look very nice. But if we come over to the index real quick and we scroll down to the current secret units, if you guys take a look, this is the regular Lavaca right here, but we also have the Los Trolleritas and the Los Trolleritos. Now, this is basically like a girl version of the Los Trolleritos, and honestly, I was thinking that this was going to be a girl version of the Lavaca, but you know, it doesn't really make sense because there's not 3 of the Lavaca. There's only 1. There is going to be 3 of the Lavaquitas, so this is definitely going to be something that's kind of different, kind of cool. It will be our 3rd thing in the game that has 3 of them coming down the field at the same exact time. I am very curious to see how much this is going to do, because as you guys may know, the Garama is currently the best secret in the game, giving plus $50 million a second. And last update, we got the Nucleario Dinosauro, which gave plus 15 million per second. And since we have yet another 2 secrets dropping in this freaking update, which is going to be huge, by the way, they have been dropping so many secret units to us, it's actually insane. But as you guys may know, the bubblegum guy that I showed earlier is most likely going to be the other secret, because if you guys do end up looking up his name and then you go in the description, it says that there is going to be 2 secrets. But before we talk about the mutations and well, actually the description, or talk about how to get this secret unit, I'm going to be showing you guys when this event is going to start. Now, if you look on screen right now, you can see the Magma mutation. It says new mutation plus Brainrots, Friday, July 25th, 11 a.m. to Thursday, July 31st at 11 p.m. Now, this does make sense, but I have talked about this in many different videos. I don't agree with them doing updates on Friday. Now, do they crush updates every single time they make one? Yes, they freaking do. The Still a Brainrot devs are very freaking skilled. No glaze, okay? No glaze at all. But they do genuinely know what they're doing, and I really trust them whenever it comes to these kinds of updates. However, I just don't think Friday at 11 a.m. is necessarily the best time to do an update, but I mean, you know, it's okay. But I mean, it does depend on where you're at, because I think if you were in like, I don't know, Europe or something, you might still have school. Don't quote me on that. I don't know, but I do know that some places still have school. And we know that the fan base of this game is mostly kids, so to be fair, a lot of kids are probably going to end up being at school because it's a Friday and it's 11 a.m. But it is 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, because that's my time and, you know, my, you know, schedule or time zone, whatever you want to call it. So, I mean, for some people, it could be really early in the morning. It could be really late at night. It could be in the middle of the afternoon. I prefer the middle of the afternoon on Saturday, but, you know, we don't always get what we want. So, it does kind of suck a little bit that the update is basically going to be coming in early, but it should be okay. All right, guys, we should be okay. Also, I'm trying to hurry up this video because I think Sammy's about to admin abuse in like just a minute. So if you guys see a bunch of things going on in the background, just completely ignore that. Anyways, though, it is now time to talk about the most important part of this video, the description. Okay, this is probably the biggest leak out of them all, because we now know every single Brainrot coming to the game. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see it says description, Magma mutation, Magma event granting Brainrots a Magma mutation, hourly Magma will. So for example, if we come over here, you guys see how we have the candy spin. Well, it is now going to be Magma. You know, it's very similar to every other mutation update. I guarantee you that there will probably be a Magma mutation Trollalero on here, and then we'll probably end up getting like a Magma slap of some sort. You know, guys, it makes a pretty good amount of sense. I am going to miss the beautiful pink candy Aurora event. It is going to be a little bit sad, but it's okay. All right, it's okay. We're going to be getting Magma. It's going to be very good, very awesome. You guys understand. But if we look at the description once more, you guys can see that we are getting a Rebirth 13. We are going to be getting 1 new slot and 2 brand new weapons. Now, I did talk about this in the video before this one, you know, kind of just mentioning on what you guys need to do before this update. Now, I did say you were going to need to build up your money for the new Rebirth, and that was merely a prediction, but you guys are going to have to officially build up your money for the brand new Rebirth. Yeah. You know, I never really thought about it that way, but yeah, I was pretty right. You know, usually every, I would say, other update, like every other update is what I'm trying to say, they end up releasing a brand new Rebirth, and now I really mean it. Like, you guys need to save your money heavily, because the last Rebirth, as you guys can see, I'm max Rebirth, it was $7 trillion. So I would heavily recommend that you guys save your freaking money, because I guarantee you this is going to be like 14 trillion plus. I could be wrong. I don't really know. But as you guys can see, we do have 8 slots on the second floor, and we have 10 downstairs, so that's already 18. And then if we come up here, we have 2 right here, so that's 20. And if we get 1 more slot, we will get 21, 22. So yeah, we will have 22 slots in our freaking base, bro. That is absolutely insane. But now continuing the rest of this description. So as you guys can see, we are going to be getting 5 brand new Brainrots in this update. Now, this is going to be huge, but we are going to be getting the Salamino Pinguino. Wow, that is a very confusing name. But he is going to be an epic, and I'm sure that Brainrot's going to be very sick. We all love our epics, all right, even though we don't really use them unless we are like a noob. But still, okay, we love, you know, getting the epics every update, every now and then, you know. But if we take a look at our next Brainrot, it is the Gorlo Watermelon Drillo. He is going to be a mythic. Now, we do like to see the new mythics, all right? I don't care what anyone says. Mythics are cool, okay? And for example, is there a mythic on the field? No, there's not. I was going to try and give you guys an example of like the mythics we have in the game, but I keep on forgetting that we have an index. Yay, that's why it's right here in front of my freaking face. Now, the goat of all mythics, Rhino Tostarino. Beautiful mythic. All right, beautiful design. All right, I am a Rhino Tostarino glazer. Bro's freaking awesome. I think a few updates back though, maybe it wasn't last update, but it was the update before that update. We actually ended up getting 3 brand new mythics that are right here from the Lucky Block update. But now, if we take a look at the next Brainrot, I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, we're getting another Brainrot god. Now, again, if we come to the index of the current Brainrot gods, as you guys can see, we have the Coco Fonto, we have the Gattatino, we have the Trollalero, the Mateo. Oh my god, beautiful freaking Mateo. But I think the last update, we did actually get 2 new Brainrot gods. We got the Espresso Signora, and we got the Ballerino Lololo. So I'm curious to see how good this Brainrot god is going to be, considering the fact that we did get a 200,000. Yeah, that's right. The Ballerino Lololo gives $200,000 a second and is now the best Brainrot god. I'm curious to see if we are going to get a Brainrot god that is going to do more than the Ballerino. If it's doing more than the Ballerino, that would be freaking broken. I'm going to be completely honest here. Now, moving on to the secret that I've been talking about this whole entire time, the Lavaquitas Saturnitas. Now, if we come over here and we go to the index and we scroll down to the secrets, which are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life, I don't know where we should place the Las Vaquitas, okay? Because I don't, you know, it's kind of confusing on like predictions here, you know, just considering the fact that, you know, we have all these secrets in here, you know, we have one update where we just randomly get the Garama doing freaking $50 million a second. It's kind of hard to predict where the Lavaquitas is going to be, but I think, well, I don't really know. I think we should be fine. Maybe it's going to be something in the middle. I don't really know. We do have higher odds of getting a very like expensive secret in this update. And what I mean by expensive is something that gives you a lot of money every second. So we do have a very high chance of getting a very good secret in this update, because if we pull up the description again, you guys can see that the last secret is a question mark, which is most likely, which, you know, it probably is, the bubblegum person that I showed on screen on the bicycle earlier. But if we go to the index once more, you know, just kind of judging off the fact that we have how many secrets in the game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, am I stupid? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, we have 10 secrets in the game, so we're gonna have 12 secrets after this update, and we will have a pretty high chance of getting something that's probably better than a few different things on this list. I don't know if we'll get anything that is better than the Garama. I have yet to actually see a Garama ever freaking spawn, though. Yeah, guys, ignore the background. It's gonna get pretty crazy. Sammy's about to admin abuse. This is why I always tell you guys to be on the game. Now, he did actually announce it this time. He said in about 20 minutes he's gonna do some admin abuse. He's been really good about announcing it more, so maybe just join the regular Still a Brainrot server. But that is honestly all of my tips for this update. And then let me tell you guys how you are meant to get the secret in this update. So once again, like I was just talking about, I would first recommend that you join a Discord server that has some admin alerts, because even though Sammy has been getting good with alerting about admin events, he does not always do that, because, you know, having secret ones is good as well. I mean, you know, if Sammy had just announced every single admin abuse that he's ever done, I mean, there would be way too many to count, but it would be a really bad idea, because he does do some secret things sometimes, and it will give, you know, players a chance to earn some pretty decent things. Anyways, though, continuing, alright, let's say you've already joined your beautiful Discord server where you have to be alerted for admin events. The next step would most likely, okay, if you have the money, buy 4 times luck in the shop right here. The more luck you have is the higher chance you have to obviously get either of these new secret units, because there are 2. And then after that, you really just gotta wait. And then I would say one more tip that I would give you guys is to trade, okay? And the best tip I can give you for that is, I think my friend Man of Taj, I'm pretty sure, has like a middleman server, if I'm not mistaken. yeah, you could just find a server like that has some very trustworthy like middlemans inside of the server. And I would say after that, you should be chilling, because that is probably the most trustworthy way to actually trade in this game, because they do not have a trading system yet. Okay, I don't know if they'll ever bring one, because it would kind of you know, defeat the purpose of the game. I don't really know though. We'll just have to see. As you guys can see though, this dude is doing a crap ton of freaking admin abuse. I don't know what's going on right now. Oh look, he says that he's adding a new secret event tomorrow. I'm giving you guys more leaks as we speak. So not only is he adding the Magma event, or the Magma mutation, he said something that you all can do yourself. Wow, so we can do our own event? Oh my god, okay, he's about to give a hint. Hold on, let me stay in the game for a little bit longer. So we're gonna get the Magma mutation, and we're also gonna be getting a new event, which means, you know, admin abuse event, of course. So that is going to be huge for us. I cannot wait to see that. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, he said you will need 3 Bombabadino. What in the frickin' world? Wait. He does mean the mythic, right? Am I tripping? I'm 90% sure he means the mythic. No, this is Bombardiro. What is the Bombambino? Someone help. I have no idea what he's talking about. Okay, maybe he was talking about the mythic right here. I have no idea, guys. Yeah, my screen's going dark. I don't know what's going on. We're getting a lot of admin abuse happening right now, but I hope you guys are hyped for this update. Make sure you are up for this update tomorrow, okay? Because, well, I mean, actually, you guys are going to be seeing this whenever the update drops. And this video is just mostly to give you guys some leaks, some tips, all that good stuff. But this update is going to be fire. Okay, guys, so I really did enjoy making this video. I'm not gonna lie, this update looks insane. I mean, bro, we are getting literally 2 brand new secrets in this update. But I hope you guys really found this video helpful. I know you guys are probably seeing this right as the update drops, so, you know, yeah. But anyways, guys, make sure to join my Discord server if you want daily updates on me or videos, or just want an active community in general. And also make sure to like and subscribe so I can feed my family. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.